Welcome to our final session for the Students in Power Summit. The first time we've done this, and great to have you joining us live or watching the recording afterwards to see who won. So this session is all about wrapping things up and announcing who won our two major prizes. So first I just wanted to play our video of the summit to see, what the message was that we shared. So from simple beginnings, we've built something that's been quite interesting and it's been great. But as we've done in all of our sessions, the first thing we'd like to do is to, as we join as a community from around Australia, to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands, waters and environments that we're meeting on today, and to pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and recognise their continuing contributions to the Australian community, and particularly to the Australian power sector. And to note that we have our colleagues from Career Trackers Indigenous Internships joining with us this year as part of the summit, as part of our new collaboration between the API and Career Trackers. And welcome to any of our interns that are with us now. So we're recording this session. We've recorded all of the sessions and you can access them through the summit even after the summit closes today. Practical, please keep your microphone muted if you're not chatting, and as Kendall talked about before we started, great to have everyone's camera on as we celebrate your contributions as students and we celebrate the winners. So we've run through over 2 weeks of program, and here we are at the end, but as we had our technical challenge, it's actually not at that time, so apologies for if you've missed this live session because we had to move the timing, and thank you to those who were able to adapt. And yeah, we're learning and improving with all of our steps. So today is about the prizes, and I just wanted to recap on why we did the summit and why we think it would be great for why we thought it would be great for students to be involved, and that was, to give our students and our organisations a chance to get exposure, to see or be seen by others about what you're doing, and through that to inspire you as our bursary students, to inspire each other as you see what the opportunities are, particularly our bursary students who haven't yet had placements or are looking for their next placement, and also taking those videos that you've built and inspiring the next cohort and the next generation of students. And that's something we'll be doing with your videos. It's also a really valuable experience for you to build communication skills, and that came up as one of the sort of key extra things you can develop as a student in our industry sessions, is building those soft skills, those communication skills. So it's been great to see how you've all risen to the challenge and put your communication skills on display, and shared really compelling stories about your time at member organisations. I really get a sense that you've each developed some career insights through your placements, and I think now by telling that story, you've given those career insights to your peers as well, which is fantastic. And then the fifth thing is the treasure, or the prize, and the cash and the glory. And look, it was very hard to do the judging for this competition. We had a number of people providing their feedback on the video responses, and it was really hard. So hard, in fact, that we couldn't decide. So we had to increase the prize pool in recognition of the fantastic effort that everyone has gone to. So we've increased it from $1,500 to $2,500 in total, and tweaked the categories a little bit, and you'll see that in a moment. So to leap into the winners of our student presentation competition, very delighted to share that our finalists, or consider it equal second place, we had 4 students because we just couldn't choose who was second and who was third. So we've gone with 4 equal finalists. So congratulations to Alyssa, to Aisha, to Lachlan and Avisa for their fantastic efforts. Quite different, but all performed really strongly in those 3 categories of engagement and information and so forth. So very well done. It was really tough, and there was some very close behind you nominees, and I think you should all be really proud of the effort that you did. And the judges were pretty impressed, and we've had quite a lot of comment from industry partners talking about how great these videos are, and they're really looking forward to seeing them. But you know, the number one, the most important bit of information perhaps in this session is to share who our winner is. So I encourage you.
David, are our cameras on? Am I missing something, or is everybody shy?
Cameras are on, or some cameras are on. So
I don't see anybody. Okay, it must just be.
Drum roll, please. The winner of this, and then after this we will talk about our People's Choice Award winner or winners. So the winner is, oh, sorry, it's not the winner. So we created another one, a highly commended by the judges, which is for Galera McKenna. So those of you, so based purely on the video itself, we've given Galera a highly commended by the judges. But just as a side note, so Galera is just finished high school, and she is doing a 5-week experience placement as part of the Career Trackers program with Energy Queensland. But that wasn't why she got the award, but it's really compelling to think that, you know, she gave this great video. So I encourage you to check out both Galera's videos and our 4 finalists as well. But, you know, second drum roll. So, you know, the winner of the Student in Power presentation competition is Mr. Jim Coates at Energy Queensland. So congratulations, Jim. Look, fantastic effort. It was tough to pick, but there was a consistent sort of recognition of Jim's effort. And what we're going to do now is play Jim's video to give him the glory, and to share with those of you who haven't yet seen it or have seen it and enjoy a second showing. So we'll watch Jim's video now. It's about 4 minutes long, and then we'll jump into our People's Choice Awards. And then after that, we're just keen, I suppose, to chat with you and get some feedback on the summit, and I'll share a bit about where we're going to go next. So if all things work as they should, the video should play, and you should be able to hear Jim's video as it plays. So hold on.
Sorry, Jim. I think there's a little typo. It was meant to be James, not Jordan.
Sorry. That is a typo by me again. So can people hear?
Good morning, guys. My name is Jim Coates. I'm a student at QUT, studying electrical engineering. I'm currently in my 2nd year. I've taken vacation placement at Energy Queensland in Cairns. They have a really awesome test facility up here, which I've been lucky enough to do some work in at my time. So I'll show you around, and hopefully you can see what I've been up to. So at the moment, I'm in the Smart Lab, and just going to walk around and show you some of the components they've got here. They do a lot of home energy management testing, battery testing, solar inverter testing. What the guys want to do here is to see how they react under certain conditions and make sure they follow the relevant standards. So just behind me, you see a cabinet that's got a lithium battery charger in it, and cabinet down the bottom, that's lithium batteries. So one of the things that we've been trying to understand is how lithium batteries might replace lead acids in the future. Specifically, these ones are used for substation communications. So what I've been doing is programming the battery charger and seeing how batteries react under certain conditions. So that's required a little bit of Python programming, a little bit of electrical testing. One of the things that I learned during this project was that the project is only as good as the report and the documentation. So you need to make sure that your writing is very clear and you communicate your findings well.
I've also been working on a diesel off project for a small island with a population of about 80 people. Currently this island is powered by diesel generators, and typically these are very reliable but also expensive to run and maintain, plus they emit greenhouse gases. I'm working on a design solution that will replace some of the diesel generation with a hybrid solar and battery system. To do this, I have analysed how much power is used at what time, simulate how much renewable energy would be available to offset that power, plus calculate how much would be left over to charge a battery. This project has been a lot of fun and very fulfilling.
So one of the big lessons that I learned here at working at Energy Queensland is I learned that to get the most out of my time, I needed to get out of my comfort zone and start talking to people. I had to bring in expert knowledge when I needed it because it was crucial to my project success. And what I found was that everyone always gave me their time to assist with the technical issues I was having, and they were more than happy to sit down and answer my questions. What this meant for me was that being an effective engineer meant utilising all the resources to pull in all the information required so that I could complete the project effectively. Why am I excited for a career in the power industry? Well, our society is built on energy, and in the past 100 years, the way we use that energy hasn't really changed. Until recently. Now we're increasingly utilising renewable energy resources to power our cities and keep the lights on. We're shifting to a complete electrification of the world, where every device will be connected in an energy sharing network. And the benefits of this shift create a world where we have cleaner air, cheaper cost of living, and happier, healthier lifestyles for our future generations. I'm excited to be a part of that world and help drive that into reality.
So, a great effort by Jim. So congratulations, Jim. Thank you very much. And look, congratulations to everyone. As I said, it was really tough to pick some winners, but there were some great entries in there, and we commend all of you. The other part of this was getting your feedback and feedback from industry and others in terms of our People's Choice Award. So in the end, we had 38 votes submitted, and 25 different student names were put forward for first, second or third positioning. Based on that, we increased our prize pool from the $500 single prize we we're going to give to a first prize, and again some sort of finalists or highly commended. So I'm very, I suppose, honoured, given it was your work, to share our highly commended award winners for the People's Choice Award. So recognising that, we had 4. So we can see Energy Queensland did very well in the awards this year. So I commend everyone's efforts. So Jordan, Kate, and Ben, and also Cervantes at Powerlink in Queensland. So well done, everyone. Really, really impressive. And I just wanted to acknowledge as well to thank Ben, who was the first video that we received, and he was kind enough to let us say, we're going to use you as an example and as a benchmark in a way to send out to people and say, here's a great example of a video, and hopefully it inspired some of you to rise to the challenge or to think, hey, I can do that too. So thank you, Ben. That was much appreciated. And congratulations to Jordan and Kate and Ben and Cervantes. So well done. So you'll each get a $100 prize as well. So hopefully you're happy and well done. And So the other big announcement then, and we'll jump back to Jim in a minute, Jim, and see if you wanted to share any thoughts. But first we'll share who our People's Choice Award winner is, and we'll jump to them next, or after you, and share any comments that you might have on your experience. So, drum roll, the winner of the People's Choice vote for the first ever Students in Power Summit is Jeremy Bassick with his experience at Oricon. So congratulations, Jeremy. Great work and a great video to watch as well. So we're not going to play Jeremy's videos and the other videos now, but we do encourage you, and we will pop them in the link for you when we send our follow-up. But yeah, really encourage you to go and watch those videos. But Jeremy, congratulations. And I'll just, so we'll jump to Jim in a sec, but I just wanted to again acknowledge how our member organisations, who they are, and the fact that without their support for all of us, we wouldn't be able to run the API, we wouldn't be able to run the summit, and we wouldn't be having the placements that provide you with those opportunities. And just to give you a sense of, their investment in the API not only enables us to give you the scholarship, but to also run the recruitment process, and even to provide things like a $1,800 regional relocation allowance for students that need to relocate to regional locations. So this year we've got 4 students. So all of this support for you is provided by those organisations there. So we thank them. But what I'll do now is jump to Jim, and if he has any wise words to share on the summit. On his creating the video. Over to you, Jim.
Yeah, thanks, David. Just want to say thanks to you and Kendall for putting on the summit for everybody, and also Energy Queensland for the opportunity that they've given so many students. Also, the industry inspiration panel, they have a lot of wisdom. They had a lot of advice. It was great to get to chat to them through the webinar. And yeah, they definitely helped a lot. So I encourage anyone to go back and have a look at those videos, because they know exactly, they can help with exactly what we're looking for. And all the other videos as well. I saw a lot of great videos. I know Avisa did a great job as well. And yeah, it was really good to see what all the other students have been up to, and get an idea of what the other organisations are doing as well. So yeah.
Thank you. Great. And yeah, some very strong videos. Jeremy, we might jump to you. So as the People's Choice Award winner, any thoughts from you on the...
Are you able to hear me okay?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep. So giant thank you to, first of all, David and Kendall for all your work across API, not just the summit. That's been great. The member organizations, I guess it wouldn't be possible without them and all their funding. So big thank you to all of them. A big thank you to everyone that voted for me. I really appreciate it, and I'll let all of you know personally a big thank you later on. And a giant thank you to Oricon for the enriching internship experience that you provided for me. And I'd also like to extend a personal thank you to my managers, Christina Yee and Stephen Owens. And I'll say hi because I'll probably show them this later.
Great. Thank you. Well done. Now, we do want to chat some more, but Kendall actually might do that in a bit. So what I was wanting to do is talk to you all about the summit and your thoughts and feelings. But first, I just wanted to share a bit of where we've come from and where we see this going next. And then we would like to grab a photo with everyone with their camera on, if we can. So just warming you up to that idea. But just so, you saw at the start, we talked about where Sorry. There we go. Yeah. So in terms of the summit, we talked about why we did this. There's 5 reasons of experience and exposure and inspiration. And from my perspective, the summit has been a success. It was a new idea using a new platform and in a way leveraging this greater capability that everyone has to be online, as we saw with this session and its timing. There's still wrinkles and complexities of trying out new technologies, but overall it's been a really great success, but some learnings for us as well of moving forward. So for next steps for us will be getting feedback from yourselves and other stakeholders on the summit and how we can enhance it and do better. But a lot of the discussions that you have given us have helped there. And we'll be sharing the videos and resources that we have developed. So we'll build some playlists in our YouTube and be able to share those, and we'll push them out to you so that you're welcome to share your own video, of course, but in terms of linking people from your video back to the other summit videos, we'll be able to do that through YouTube more effectively. So hold tight if you can, and we'll give you some resources to share all of the videos moving forward. I'm expecting that we're going to continue with the summit as a concept and in this general format, meaning focus on students and the like. And in terms of having students involved, we've got our bursary students this year, and some of you have brought up the idea of, what about the students that are not getting the support of the API bursary program? We certainly are keen to get more students involved in the summit as sort of contributors like yourselves. And this year, so we had our Indigenous interns, but also looking at other students doing placements at API member organisations, but also getting other students who might just be interested or curious about careers in power, and for them to be participants in watching the videos and the forums and the like. So we want more student involvement. So the way that we're going to do that is to get more leadership from yourselves as our bursary student community. So leadership in shaping the program and what kind of things do you want in the program that will be of value to you, but also leadership in how we inspire other students, and even being ambassadors and going and connecting with your electrical engineering society or whatever's relevant for you to actually to get that engagement, so that together we can build much greater awareness of the power sector as a career opportunity, and to build much more energy, pardon the pun, and enthusiasm for careers in power. And also I'd love to have, and we talked about this a little bit late last year when we put forward the idea of the summit, lots more students actually doing some of the roles that Kendall and I have played in the summit, like interviewing or hosting the discussions with our industry experts. That's certainly something that I can see young leaders like yourselves actually filling that role and asking the questions that you think are important questions to our industry representatives, or coming up with other approaches and other types of things to do that you can lead that are more valuable for yourselves. So that's where I see us heading. But in that sense, we'd love to get some feedback from you. But I think, Kendall, first you'd like to grab some photos first before we have some more general discussion.
Yeah, I'd like that. We lost a couple people, but I'm just hoping we could get everybody on. David, you might have to X out of your PowerPoint, and we'll just do a group shot of everybody on the call if we could.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool.
Aisha's joining. Awesome. Okay.
Right.
I'm just going to set up my thing, and I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect, guys. And then I might get Jeremy all the winners first. So if you won an award today, congratulations. All right, 1, 2, 3. And Jim and Jeremy, we'll get you guys next. Perfect. I'll count to 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thanks, guys. All right, David, I won't interrupt you again.
No, perfect. So I suppose I'll open the floor and even note, so we've got Kim from Energy Queensland with us. Kim, please feel welcome to share any of your thoughts or feedback as well. But yeah, to our students, you know, there's only a handful of us here now, but would appreciate any thoughts that you want to share on the summit.
Yeah, I might kick it off. I just thought that going through, doing a video, talking to the camera, interacting with industry professionals online, really hit the target for communication and building those communication skills. I feel a lot more comfortable now in talking in these environments, and also if I was going to talk in front of a camera again, that was a pretty strange experience the first time I did that. So yeah, it's always something that I'd wanted to be better at. So this was a really good opportunity to practice that and to yeah, get a bit better. So thanks again.
And that's, I suppose, to give you a sneaky insight, we know that video interviews, both in real time or pre-recorded, are becoming increasingly common, even in those first selections, and certainly in a post-2020 world, that might be even more so. So yeah, for me, that was certainly a very direct, actually get comfortable with the process and learn from those things like bad lighting and bad sound. And, you know, when you want to get to the top of the selection list, those sorts of things matter as well. So you should all have built some skills here. So yeah, so good observation, Jim.
I'd agree with that, David. From a recruiter perspective, 2 stages of our process. One is a video recording of yourself and and responding in real time and recording, and the other is through a video conference. And then with the added complexities of COVID, it'll probably be there to stay, not just for organisations like ours, but others as well. So yeah, really good skill set to have.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yep, I'll jump on. Yeah, I thought that making the video was a great way to reflect on my experience, and also it kind of made me think, like, in simple terms, a way to explain what I did on my internship, which really helped explain to my friends and family what I did. And if I wanted to, I just sent some people the video, and it's a good explanation. And I feel like it will also help me in the future for various interviews and things like that. Just explaining what I've done in a few simple sentences or pretty succinctly.
Yeah, and that's, you know, without putting words into Kim's mouth, but it's that kind of flexibility and taking initiative to try these things. That's also what people are looking for. So yeah. Stuart, yeah.
I just want to say thank you to David and Kendall for, putting this on and having the initiative to put this all together, giving us the opportunity as students to connect with industry and seeing what it's like. And I also want to thank the likes of Kim and the other panelists for using their time to help us out. Just want to let you guys know, but we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Stuart.
Okay.
Thank you to you, because Stuart has been in almost all the live sessions, and David and I have a challenge and a task to investigate why we didn't have the attendance that we thought we were going to have. But Stuart, you've been here through it all. I call you our MVP, and I think next year we need an attendance award, because if we had it this year, you would have it. So we really appreciate your participation.
Thank you.
Yeah. How about you, Asha? You've got any?
Sorry, my manager's like right there. Give me like 5 seconds, sorry.
You're right. This is modern life, you know. Yeah. So, Kim, can I put you on the spot? And so, you know, what are your, and we've not really talked to Kim about this at all, but I suppose, you know, you see a lot of different things, and we try a lot of things together. What's your What's your sense of the summit?
I loved it. From my perspective, when I first started seeing the videos come through, and I only sort of seen the Energy Queensland ones initially, so I got to see Jim's, one of the first to see Jim's, and the other API bursary holders that joined us at Energy Queensland, and I was so excited because we at times do invest a lot of money in trying to manufacture that for our recruitment processes and explain to other students around what it's like to work at our organisation, but hearing it from yourselves around your experiences was awesome. And like I was, Adrian Lloyd, who I know most of you have probably met at some time, was so excited, particularly with, we talk about the regional and the opportunities in our organisation, and the likes of Jim and Jordan and Ben, who went out of their comfort zone into places and explained the value of that. It was like, yeah, I was very, very excited when I started seeing those videos. So it's good to see that perspective, and I think that you guys are kind of the pioneers that'll make some really good impacts for students moving forward as well. So they can see what it's like to work in the energy industry, and I think you'll represent that really well, the power industry. So yeah, well done, and well done, David and Kendall. I think it's a really good format, and as the first one of it, I wouldn't be too worried about attendance, because I think the word will get out. That's a really good sort of platform and opportunity for students and industry to sort of come together.
And I certainly see, and I do it a lot myself. You register for stuff that you watch it when you watch it. So I think that there's a long tail of engagement that will come out of this, but those student videos are going to be really great as well. So, so Aisha, do you have anything?
Yeah, just checking, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, firstly, obviously, thank you to Kendall and David. I think just the whole experience was so much fun, making the video and kind of, because I was with Alyssa for most of the filming and stuff, so being able to talk to the different departments and being like, hey, can we film with you guys and all that. So it was really enjoyable, and I guess it forced us to kind of go out of our bubble and actually, talk to the rest of the office. Like that weren't our own department. So I think it was really fun, and it kind of, it pushes you to actually do more than just stay in your little cubicle and do your work. So yeah, I really loved it.
Oh, great. Now I must admit, I'm, I suppose, mildly surprised that people were filming in their offices. Like, it's fantastic. It's what I hoped, but I suppose I feared that organisations would be saying, no, you can't do that. So I think it's fantastic that we've all reached that level of going, maturity of going, you can't film that and you can't be there, but you can certainly do this here, because we need to show what this sector and this profession is. So it's great that, and I'm sure you all got permission to do that, but it's fantastic that we were able to do that. So yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised. And so a question I'd put to you guys is the questions. Are they the right questions? Were they easy to think of how to answer, or
Yeah, I think they were pretty good questions. I can't think of any better questions.
Yeah, and I think I suppose that's a tough question, because we thought about them, but yeah. Oh well, look, it's been a lot of fun from our side of pulling this together. It's been a bit more work than I thought it would be, but it's also gone a lot smoother than, given it's new, it actually went really smoothly, and we'll be able to do a bigger, better job next time. And I think that the next iteration is about getting more of the stakeholder involvement, so more students involved, more of the employers involved, so that we do get that broader awareness of that it is this great resource. We've got 30 odd videos of students talking about power. If we can actually build that interest over time, it'll work well. So, and I'm sure now that we've done one, there'll be more employers that are keen to see it thrive and give them the exposure that they're after too. So,
And I just want to make a piggyback comment on that. The exposure that you guys deserve as well for the work that you've done. I'll make a couple slides and a couple of images over the next couple days, and I'll send them to you. And I really encourage you to share them on your LinkedIn, on your personal LinkedIn, and people do pick those up and notice those. I see him nodding. So I'll share a couple photos with you soon, and just keep an eye out for those and feel free to share them.
Yeah. All right. I'm happy to wrap up. Has anyone else got anything they want to share or ask or talk about? Or no?
Congrats again, everyone.
Oh, no, thank you. And thanks again to Kim for your participation. And thanks to Kendall for, going on this crazy journey with me to do this. And thank you to all of you who actually put in the effort to make the videos and do stuff. So thank you. And it's been great. And we hope this is a great start to a great 2021, even though it's mid-February and it's well started.
Touch with you regarding the payment. We've got your details, but we'll confirm.
Yeah, checks in the mail, as they say.
We'll pay, I promise.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.